And now when you say link building, do you mean like, do you start off saying that basically what I call citations? And then the next phase would be additional things, like local stuff getting other things.
So citations are one thing, but most citations don't count for link credit in Google. Because the links are no followed, therefore they don't count.
Yeah.
There's a lot of value in building the citations.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll use those synonymously. A link is a citation just for simplicity's sake. But you can't just rely on citation links as your link building strategy.
Okay.
You need to do, and that's what we try to outline in the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like the easiest way is branded link building, right? Where you're going and seeing who's talking about you. And this is where Yusuf loves doing this. He loves going to websites and saying, hey, you talk about us, why not link to us?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you, Yusuf?
Yes.
But then you can do the same thing with your competitors and say, hey, they're talking about my competitors. Why wouldn't they talk about me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can do things like, hey, you have a blog. You'd be interested in some articles. What if we wrote for you? And then you can do things like really fancy stuff like skyscraper or broken backlink, but that's a whole, that's more complicated. But just the basic link building of just even following the branded link building process. Who's talking about you but not linking until you get them linked to you? That is like easy.
Yeah.
They're already talking about you. You're not trying to create more people talking about you. That's hard.
Yeah.
But if no one's talking about you, maybe that's your problem.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to find ways to get people to talk about your business.
Yeah.
And while you're there, make sure they link to you.
Exactly. Okay.
But that's that link building piece that a lot of people stop the SEO process after content. They don't keep it going to the link. But remember, links is what makes Google as an algorithm different from the old web, Alta Vista or Yahoo before it used Google. They would just basically use the content on the page to rank websites. And then Google said, that's stupid. What it should make a website rank is how many other people say that website's credible, and links are the way to do that. That's such a fundamental part of how Google works. You can't neglect it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you go spam people. It doesn't mean you pay people to build links for you. But it does mean you need to have other websites linked to you. Otherwise, who says you're credible?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And there's all kinds of ways to do it. It's hard. It's frustrating. You had to be used to rejection because most people will just say no.
No, go away.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. You can argue, but people don't trust you.
Yep.
So it's slow. We have a goal set for each of our clients that we would build so many links for each client a month. If I told you how few those numbers were, you'd be like, wow. Because we're not trying to build a lot of links. Because number one, that's how you get in trouble with Google.
Yeah.
But two, you don't really need a lot of links. You just need some good ones. And we'd rather take quality links.
Quality over quantity. Yeah.
It's like we talk about everything. Better to have one good link. What was one we found recently without mentioning client names? Oh, like one of my clients is an alumni of the Boys and Girls Club of a major metropolitan city. And so he said, hey, Boys and Girls Club of major metropolitan city, you have a bio of one of the owners of this company. How about you link to him? And they're like, this guy gives us a lot of money every year. Whatever he wants.
Of course we will. Yes, right? Exactly.
And they linked. And great. So now the people of Boys and Girls Club can see what this guy does. And see, wow, like he's come a long way. That's amazing. He came in from a guy attending the Boys and Girls Club in this city to donating millions to it. And wow, what a wonderful story. And by the way, there's a link to his website now.
Yeah.
So like, that's a great link. We'll take those
Yeah.
links all day long.
Yeah.
However, he also had to have something noteworthy to do it. I've never given millions of dollars to any charity.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as a fairly generous guy, but I don't have millions to give.
Yeah. No, I know. Same here. So yeah. Okay.
But yeah, if that person came to me and said, why is my website not showing up in Google? Those are the three things to check. Robots first, check the robots.txt file. Redirects second. Are there any links to that site?
Yeah. Okay.
And it might, and not just, citations are great, and they're a great place to start. So maybe that's the next thing is do citations.
Yeah.
Then, because if you follow the game plan, the Curious Ants game plan, I actually get to local listing citations first before we start to do. I call it under link building, but it's not really.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.